What are you doing, Gracie? Chasing chickens?
She's apologizing.
She's still mad. Hey, what? Oh, Gabby. Hey, we've been keeping a secret from you guys. We've been expecting something, and it came today, and we'll show you guys that, and then we'll jump back in here in just a second. Okay, you all seen what we got? Brandon, will come over here, get out of the sun.
It's not super sunny, but that's why everyone always says I wear sunglasses. My eyes are
because the sun is so sunny out here. It's super windy today, probably the windiest day we've had since we moved out here. It's been crazy.
We just had our little furniture blow to the pig pen.
Yeah, it blew all the way across over here, and I had to move it back over there. It's pretty crazy. Like, I've been looking for limbs, making sure nothing's gonna fall on us. This is what the video's about. We've been needing a tractor. We've put off buying a tractor for years. We probably could use one at the old house.
Yeah. And I think everyone with any land could use it. It's just kind of prioritizing what you have money for at the moment.
Yeah.
You know.
Everything worked out where we was able to purchase this Bobcat. It's a used Bobcat. It's a T595, 74 horsepower. You guys can look all this up if you want. It's on tracks. That was a must. Brandy probably doesn't know like the tracks and the wheels, the difference. So the wheelbase is more for like concrete work and the seating and stuff like that, harder surfaces. So we got the tracks because it's really soft out here year-round in places, and it's easy to get stuck with the wheels versus the tracks. So we went with the tracks. I'll do a little walk around, but this isn't a sponsored video. I wish it was. It's not. We purchased this. It's a really big purchase for us. Like I said, we've been putting it off for a long time, and we finally were able to make it happen. And we couldn't be happy. We're going to be able to do a lot of things with this Bobcat. Like, what are we going to be able to do now, Brandy? What are some of the things you think we can do?
You said like the front you'll be able to use, like we can bring the sawmill over so you can like lift the logs and do stuff with that. You've already been just clearing stuff. Like living out here, even though he's cleared stuff last year, it's going to be every few months or every year there's going to be stuff grow up, so you'll be able to keep up with that. We
can get all kinds of. The reason why I went with the skid steer over the Bobcat over the tractor is just because you can do a lot more with this machine than I could a tractor out in the woods in this environment we have. Big old bulky tractor compared to a small compact Bobcat is just, I think, was the better fit for our family.
Well, and I've never driven any of it, so I don't know all the differences, but you were saying you felt like this could do things that the tractor could versus like there's some things this can do that a tractor can't.
Yeah.
Don't you feel like with clearing
there's so many more attachments, I think. Could be wrong.
But the size too.
The size is so compact. There's like, I was looking up, there's like over 50 attachments I can get for this. I know there's a lot of attachment for tractors too, but this is just a better fit for us.
Well, and the price too. I'm not thinking we could, like, is there tractors that price?
This that's what I was talking about in the video. Like for the price of this, it was the best deal I was able to find compared to a tractor and another Bobcat. As far as the hours, the year, overall, it was just a better deal. It has the cab and air conditioner and heater. And I want Brandy to learn this stuff. I don't know if you're willing to get in there eventually and try it. I think it'd be cool if she can like lift the logs up, put them on the sawmill while I'm doing all that.
Well, yeah, because then it's instead of just one person doing it, stuff could get done faster.
Yeah, for sure.
I've never driven anything even close to that.
I've got probably 15 years experience on a Bobcat. Now I didn't drive one every day, but there were some days I'd drive one for three straight months doing work underneath the power lines for a power company, clearing brush and trees and stuff like that. So this isn't new to me, but it is to Brandy. I'm ready to get her in there eventually and teach her this stuff. I think it'd be really cool. So
Did you show them the other attachment you already got? Or
no, not yet. I've heard this is like the second day because we got sidetracked yesterday when it got delivered. Well, I'll show you I showed you a little footage just a minute ago of it getting delivered. Now it's today, and this is when the video is being filmed. But yeah, so right now I got the bucket, and I got forks that you guys will see in the video. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to show them just kind of using stuff.
That's what people use with like hay or different things.
Yeah, you can lift up hay bales with it.
Or
I lift
like
logs up, pallets of feed, and back to the truck. Get up there and lift it out, bring it out. We can lift the logs with this, but I want to get a grappler just so we can grapple the logs.
Like Kevin's thing.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like I think those look like a little boy's
little
toy.
fingers.
Like
Little
they just
fingers.
like grab things.
Yeah, it's a big toy, but it's a good machine to have. So I'm excited. I don't know how excited you are for it. I know I am.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we were talking about, I don't know how many times you've rented something since we've been out here. A handful of times. Like the money, it's better for it to be going towards owning it than like all those different times we've rented it.
Yeah.
You know.
For sure. So I'll do a little walk around for you guys and just show you the machine, and then we'll jump into the video and actually start like doing some work with it, and then we'll kind of just go from there. So yeah, that's it, Brandy. So here's the big reveal. Let's see here. It's a Bobcat T595, and I'm going to be showing you guys use it here in just a second. It's on tracks. These tracks they're not brand new, but they're fairly new. I think the spoke's been replaced in the tracks. It's got 1,300 hours on it. You can see this is a brand new bucket. They actually wrote "Keeping It Dutch" on there. Pretty cool. It's a 2018 model, 74 horsepower. And I'm just going to do a quick walk around for you guys. It's actually got heated seats. It's pretty cool. I haven't turned them on yet. I actually had the AC running earlier, and yeah, this is just like pretty much the one I ran at work for years, just a little bit smaller. That's a nice big bucket. I think it's a 72-inch bucket, if I remember correctly. The base of this is 68 inches. I could be wrong, but I think that's 4 inches outside. So whenever you're doing back dragging, doing dirt work and road work and stuff like that. But you can see it's 3 years old, not brand new by any means, but it's got a lot of days ahead of himself. Brandy, what do you think this is?
I went and collected some trash over there.
Oh, the wind blowing it.
Oh goodness. I have no idea.
They're weights, they're counterweights, so you could put weights on the back so you can lift more in the front, because if you get too big of a load, it'll tip, yeah. Oh. Those are 100 pounds. There's 100 pounds on each side. More? Yeah, you can add more.
Oh, okay.
So we can add another 2 out here and have another 200 pounds on each side. So
do we have those, or you just buy them and just attach them?
Yeah, you just buy them. Maybe if we ever had some big logs, we might need them, but I don't think we need them right now. But it's a 2-speed Bobcat, and we'll just open this up real quick, and then we'll get into the video. And that's what we're working with. I heard something over here. What are you ladies doing way over here? Just foraging? Can you see him back there? All the way over here. Huh. So we got us a big, look at all these hickory nuts. Got a bunch of them on the ground. Bunch of hickory nuts, huh? I didn't realize we had so many over here. That's a good tree. Lily, you want to go for a ride? You want to go for a ride? Guess not. Is that no? You better watch out.
I'm so wild. Wind me up and watch me go. I could burst a million bubbles. I could set the world on fire. I could burn your television.
Okay, so you get to see the Bobcat doing a little bit of stuff around the homestead. Kind of just want to demonstrate some of the things it can do. Push leaves. I know it's an expensive leaf pusher, but this cleaning up the property itself is a huge deal for me, to be able to get this, to be able to do that. Now we'll be waiting on I gotta find a grapple, so I'm gonna be looking for a grapple. The one that Bobcat that they had for sale was too expensive. I know I could find cheaper ones just as good probably. So I'm waiting on that. But we have a set of forks right here that I picked up, and I'm going to be trying to get them unloaded here because we just swapped them out of trucks last night, and it's pretty heavy. I may end up having to put the bucket back on and getting these off somehow. I'll show you doing that. But there's a big old pile of lumber over there, right there. You can see it. I'm gonna move that over back behind the house somewhere, and the forks are gonna be perfect for that. Grapple would be perfect too, but forks are gonna be perfect for it also. And so we'll get that cleaned up, and then we'll just talk. And then I'll show you a little bit more of what this Bobcat can do and some of the plans that we have for it, including the sawmill. Some of you guys may not even know I got a sawmill. I have a HD 36 Norwood sawmill that we got last year. It's over at my friend Kevin's house. He helped his dad, my father-in-law, and him. We all put together in like 4 days. It took forever. Anyway, some of you guys may not even know I have one, but eventually we'll get that over here, and we'll talk a little bit about that here in just a minute. But first, let's try to get these forks out of here and go from there. They loaded them on. They loaded them on the other truck with, I'm sure, with the Bobcat itself. So it was facing the right way. But when I backed up to it, this is how we had to put it in. So now I'm going to try to maneuver it around somehow. We'll see. We'll see what we can do. I'll try to go up there. Move. May just fall off. That might be the best way to do it. Got it off. Now that's solid steel. It ain't gonna hurt nothing falling off like that, I don't think. But now I'll flip it over and we'll put the Bobcat on it. I'm gonna move my truck out of the way. I'm right here, Mary. I'm over here. What's going on, Sue? On Gracie. On Gracie. You leave them chickens alone. You keep an eye on things, Gabby? Not today, Gracie. No, no. Leave the chicken alone. Okay, so I'm gonna move this stuff back behind the house. So my goal from this point forward is to get the rest of this pile loaded up, every board, if I can, without getting out of the Bobcat to move boards around.
My best to belong here, hands on my heart, but my head's in the clouds and I'm looking for another way out to satisfy my mind. And these faded walls are closing. My heart is always open to another chance. And this feeling, oh, it makes me smile. These faded walls are closing. My heart is always open to another chance. Oh, this feeling, oh, it makes me smile. And now you're wasting no more time on these games. I'm too old to play around. Now you're wasting no more time in these days. I tend to run away with my runaway heart. But that's the thing about hope, it don't last here. You gotta make your own. The first thought on my mind when I wake and I open my eyes, it's not over. Well, maybe I sound hopeless, or I might be chasing ghosts, but that's alright, 'cause this feeling, oh, it makes me.
Okay, I got it all cleaned up. Did not have to get out of the Bobcat one time to put boards on there, and I had to move my camera around, stuff like that. But other than that, the forks, you can do an awful lot with the forks. I mean, it's amazing how much stuff you can really do with just a set of forks. A grappler would have been a lot better for that job. Just grab them, take them over there. But we don't have the grapple yet. Let's walk over here and I'll talk to you about what I'm wanting to do. Okay, I got some logs stacked up from whenever we was doing a little bit of clearing that I was going to try to mill. I'm going to mill eventually, but I'm going to move them out of the way with the forks, and I'll show you guys where I'm wanting to put the sawmill when we get it over here. Eventually, it probably will go where the camper's at. But I think as of right now, when we do get it here, I'm going to put it right over here. Let me show you. So as we're coming in, we can bring logs in up the road right here, set them off. So I'm gonna, what's up, Lily? What's up? You better get out of the way. So I'll grab those logs from over there and I'm gonna set them up. Let's go ahead and go stage them right over here somewhere in this general area, because I'm thinking right here will be a good spot for the sawmill for the time being. You know, we can get some milling done and it gives us a lot of area to do things. Brandy was talking about if we need to get like one of those metal carports, and we might, that might be a good option to put the Ranger under, park the Bobcat under, maybe put it right here next to the sawmill or something, and something like not permanent, but permanent until we get into the house type of deal. And then if we want to move it somewhere, we can. I don't know, we'll think about it. We'll see if we can find some for a reasonable price, I guess. But I'm gonna show you guys moving these logs over here at the forks, and then we'll go from there. I don't know if I told you guys yet or not, but it is windy today, 45, 40 mile an hour wind gust at times. And there's a storm rolling in here this afternoon. Supposed to bring some rain with it, maybe a little bit of severe storms. So I'm trying to get all this stuff done with the Bobcat now, filming for you guys. And then I'm gonna go button up the house, button up all that, make sure, when I say button up, make sure everything's secured enough with these high winds and all that. And that'll be for another video or something. But yeah, it's a windy sucker today. Hopefully you guys aren't hearing it too bad. I got the other camera out, the bigger mic on it.
Oh, it makes me smile. And I ain't wasting no more time on these games. I'm too old to play around. And I ain't wasting no more time in these days. I tend to run away with my runaway heart. Maybe I sound hopeless, or I might be chasing ghosts, but that's alright. And these faded walls are closing, my heart is always open to another chance. But that's the thing about hope, it don't last here. You gotta make your own. Oh, you gotta make your own. And I ain't wasting no more time on these games. I'm too old to play around. And I ain't wasting no more time in these days. I tend to run away with my runaway heart. And I ain't wasting no more time on these games. I'm too old to play around. And I ain't wasting no more time in these days.
This is how windy it is. Look at this. Crazy. But it blew my chair. My gosh, I hope the house don't blow down. That's nuts. Look at that. So it blew the chair all the way from in front of the camper, and that's probably not real heavy, but still, all the way from over there. This is probably the windiest day we've had out here since we've been living out here. This is crazy. So you gotta watch above, limbs falling and stuff when you're walking around. I'm gonna walk over here and I'll show you this big log I need to move. I don't know if you can tell, but I back dragged this a little bit with the bucket earlier. I didn't show that because you guys seen the whole video on that. That's one good thing about having it, is maintaining our roads. But I want to take this log over there and stockpile it with the rest of them. That'll be a decent one to lumber. Not real big, but decent one to lumber for sure. So we'll get that loaded up and take it all the way over there. thanks for coming along today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed me kind of breaking in the new Bobcat we got here on the homestead. This is going to be a very valuable piece of equipment that we've been needing for a long time. We put off getting a tractor for years and years and years, and now just the timing of everything just worked out where we was able to purchase this Bobcat, and I couldn't be happier at the moment. As long as it keeps running good, I'll be good to go. I probably told you earlier in the video, this is a used Bobcat. It's a 2018. Has right around 1,300 hours on it. That's not bad, really. When I was looking for a piece of machine, I was going back and forth between a tractor and a Bobcat skid steer type machine with tracks, and just come to find out, this was like the best deal that I was able to find tractor wise, or Bobcat skid steer type of machine, especially with AC and heater. How awesome is that? So on them really cold days that maybe we don't want to get out here and work a little bit on the house, I can do some work around the property with the heater on. How awesome is that? I hope you guys did enjoy the video. If you did, smash that like button. If you want to see more videos of me operating the Bobcat, doing things around the homestead, leave me some comments down below, and I'll try to get to them. I want to get the grapple bucket, the grappler pretty soon, so we can start doing the sawmill and things like that. I could use the forks, no problem with doing that too, but I like to have the grappler also, so we'll kind of just wait and see on that, and I'll keep you guys updated when we do get one. If you guys recommend any good grapples, comments down below also. Love you guys. Thanks for supporting the channel, and catch you on next one. Thanks for watching.